Today's dumb story, courtesy of South Australia. Hi, how you doing, people of the interwebs? My name is John Crump. I'm back for another story. I'm an investigative journalist with MLN News, the world's best website. I investigate the ATF, FBI, and all the other agencies and organizations that want to violate your God-given and constitutional right to bear arms. I'm also a gun rights activist. I'm currently serving as the Virginia Director for Gun Owners of America, Washington, D.C.'s only no-compromise gun lobby. And also, this is the dumbest channel on the internet. All right, let's get into today's story. Today's story is a doozy. In South Australia, you have to have a firearms license to have what they call a gel blaster. A gel blaster is basically like a airsoft gun. Firearms licenses in Australia is not exactly the most easy thing to get. So to be able to own these toys, you need to have a license. So they banned gel blasters without a license. So around 4,000 were turned into police, and about 460 people filed applications to get a firearms license to hold and use a toy. Keep that in mind. Use a toy, you need a firearms license. But guess what? They were not satisfied with that. With the 4,000 gel blasters, they took off the streets. By the way, there is probably 62,000 gel blasters in South Australia. But hey, you know, those 4,000 that can't really hurt anyone. Yeah. All right. So they weren't really satisfied with taking these evil gel blasters off the streets. So guess what they did? They went ahead and they went after Nerf guns. Yes, South Australia, you're going to need to have a firearms license and register your Nerf gun. There's no serial numbers on Nerf guns. What the hell? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. Sometimes I think the Democrats here would go for this type of stuff because they're always toting Australia-like gun regulations. And every time they do that, now we can just say, you know, Australia bans Nerf guns. It reminds me of a story. A few years ago, I wrote a story about a anti-gun organization that wanted Nerf commercials banned, and they demonized Nerf guns for putting out commercials to pitch guns to kids. It was really, really ridiculous. I gotta look it up. I can't remember exactly what group it was, but it was extremely ridiculous. And this is something that's funny. But we gotta remember, these type of people, this type of thinking that we're seeing in South Australia that says, hey, these Nerf guns are bad, we need to ban them, are probably going to be coming to the United States, probably sooner than later. They're probably already here with people like Dianne Feinstein and also ATF nominee Chipman, David Chipman, the terror of Waco, the burner of Waco, the butcher of Waco, whatever you want to call him. He probably believes in this type of stuff. This is really, really ridiculous. And this shows you that gun control is not about the gun. It's about a fundamental hatred for the right to self-defense. That's all it is. It's about control. You can chop off the gun part and you still have what it's all about. It's about control. It's about controlling you. It's about controlling me. It's about making us servants of the state. It's about making us subjects of the state. I want to be a citizen of a state. I don't want to be a subject. I don't want to be a serf. And this is what gun control is about. It's about taking away our right to self-reliance. It's about taking our right to self-defense. It's about taking our right to throw off the chains of tyranny. Anytime tyranny pops up its evil little head. So with this. This is just a warning of what's coming to the United States. And I don't really say that in a joking matter. I really do believe that stuff like this would come to the United States if people like Shannon Watts and Bloomberg had their way. All right, this video has been sponsored by my Patreons. If you're not a Patreon, join up. My Patreons make all this stuff possible. If you can't, I totally get that. But if you can go ahead, like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and think about subscribing to the channel, that would be incredible. I cannot thank you enough if you do that. All right, my name is John Crump. I'm out. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free. Keep in the fight. I'm out. Peace.